Hello there, Silly Moustache here with a little informal look at two smaller guitars. This one is a Triple O. It was first brought out, introduced by Martins in 1902, and as far as I know they're still making it as the Triple O 28 VS, something like that. 12 fret Triple O standard scale guitar. This one is made equally by Collings in this case, under the Waterloo brand, in the image of a Gibson Kalamazoo. Gibson or Kalamazoo never actually made a 12 fret version apart from as a Hawaiian guitar. But I like 12 fretters and this one was available. Now then, the difference between this one and this one and that one, is both Sitka tops. This one has a maple back and sides. In the Kalamazoos they would more likely been of birch, and this is about, this is a short scale, 24.9, 24 3/4, something like that, and about the same depth. And the Triple O is about half an inch wider. This one is slightly more direct. It has the maple back and sides, which gives it a more direct, some might say unsettled tone. Whereas the Triple O has got East Indian rosewood on the back of sides, and it has a somewhat more complex tone. Many of you will instantly think, oh yes, well it's got more bass. Probably got more of everything, but the Gibson style has probably got a little bit more projection. However, sip for British tea, excuse me. Bearing in mind that this was the largest Martin guitar available until 1931, when they reintroduced the Dreadnought under their own name rather than Ditson's, which wasn't a great success. This was called an auditorium guitar, not a parlour guitar. Wasn't intended as a parlour guitar. This was considered large enough and having sufficient tone and projection to fill an auditorium. How many people that might include? Perhaps 500 or more, unamplified. It has a wider neck, 1 13/16 on this one, 1 7/8 on the original. Standard scale, as I said, 25.4, 25.5 on this, and a 2 5/16 string spacing, making it ideal for fingerstyle, but was also notably used, this design, this geometry was also notably used by people like Jimmy Rogers, who had his own early finger picking style, flat picking style. Now this would have been much more expensive, of course, than the Gibson Kalamazoos, which were made to a budget with the cheaper woods, apart from the Sitka being the same. Maybe a different quality, maybe the sunburst came around to conceal some cosmetic limitations, and this was the sort of thing that one associates more with blues, because it was not exactly a parlour guitar, more of a working class guitar, and so we associate it with rags and blues and things like that. Neither of them is a lesser guitar, in my opinion. You see that they've gone to the more, not cheaper to make, flat head, slab head, paddle head, whatever, and the Triple O retains the slotted headstock that was a feature of the classical guitar, still is, and is a better balance and a better design for my way of thinking, but I know that there are different opinions on that. Both of them have effectively slim bridges. This is a pyramid bridge, whereas the Gibson ones had a more basic single bar bridge, less subtlety, but still perfectly effective. And so, two guitars, both made by the same company, but with design influences from the two major design companies in the States in the 20th century, Martin and Gibson. And what you choose to do on them, and what you choose to buy, and what maker you choose, of course, is up to you. Anyway, I hope you found that of interest. Thanks for watching.